What defines your team? Is it your talent, your colors, or is it your talent or your values? Because when pressure rises, when adversity shows up, when things don't go according to plan, what truly defines you will surface. Hello, my friends. I'm Larry Laws, and welcome to Living the Laws. And this is another edition of Wednesday Wisdom Live. Whether you're joining us live or catching the replay, I'm glad you're here. This is your weekend or weekday reset, a place where leaders like you come to recharge, refocus, and rise in your leadership journey. And as we get started, I want you to reflect on this question. What kind of leader are you becoming? If you're never taking time to assess your leadership strategies and blind spots, I've created a leadership assessment designated for you. It gives you clarity. At any point during this session, simply comment leadership and we'll send you the link. If you haven't done so already, hit the like, the notification, and subscribe to this channel. Today, we're diving into the law of identity. John Maxwell states in the book, The 17 Indisputable Laws of Teamwork, that shared values define the team. I will share with you 4 leadership truths about identity: glue, foundation, compass, and alignment. Truth number 1, values are the glue. Values are the glue that holds people together. During my 24 years in the United States Army, identity was visible. It was the unit patch on my shoulder. It was the airborne wings. It was the beret. But those weren't just decorations. They represented shared sacrifice, shared discipline, shared commitment. You could bring together soldiers from different states, different cultures, different backgrounds, and they would operate as one unit. Why? Because of shared values. We didn't always know each other's personality, but we knew the mission. We knew the standard. We knew what we stood for. And when pressure came, and it often did, unannounced, it wasn't emotional. It wasn't the emotions that held us together. It was identity. It was cohesion. It was the connection. That's unity. Unity is built on values. When one soldier struggled, the team pulled together. When one of our units faced a challenge, the whole command rallied. Identity created alignment before position ever was discussed. Here's the leadership lesson. Titles don't hold teams together. Talent doesn't hold teams together. Shared values do. If your team doesn't know what it stands for, adversity will divide you. But when values are clear, unity becomes natural. Truth number 2, values are the foundation. Every strong structure must rest on something solid. Values are the foundation that first form alliance. We were not built on trends. We were not built on hype. We were built on the principles of financial literacy, discipline, accountability, and the belief that home ownership is a pathway to stability. Let me share with you a real example. Mr. Harris, he came to us at one of the lowest points in his life. He wasn't looking to buy a home. He wasn't looking to invest in real estate. He was looking to avoid eviction from his apartment and also financial stability for him and his kids. His family was unstable. His credit was damaged. His finances were disorganized. And the stress of being homeless was weighing on his shoulders. Now, here's the key. We didn't just put out the fire. We built a foundation. We helped him understand money management. We helped him to rebuild his credit. We helped him develop discipline around spending and savings. We walked him through budgeting and accountability. That wasn't glamorous work. It was foundational work. And here's what foundation does. It changes trajectory. Not only did Mr. Harris stabilize financially, he didn't just avoid eviction, he became a first-time home buyer. Now, that's transformational. That is what happened when values are rooted, when empowerment is not just a word, but a practice. A foundation is not flashy. You don't see it. You don't see it once the building goes up. But without it, everything collapses. For more than 2 decades, First Home Alliance has operated on the same principle. Build strong financial foundations first. Stability before strategy. Discipline before expansion. If employment is a value, you teach it. If accountability is a value, you require it. If excellence is a value, you model it. Values must be articulated, compared with practice, taught, and entrenched. Because what gets rewarded, get done. Mr. Harris didn't need temporary relief. He needed a foundation. And when foundation is solid, growth becomes sustainable. And sustainable growth builds legacy. Truth number 3, values are the compass. A compass does not eliminate storms. It prevents you from drifting in them. This guides decisions when emotions are loud and circumstances are unclear. Living the laws is built on this principle. Leadership is influence, but influence must be guided by values. Otherwise, influence becomes manipulation. As leaders who are building legacy, not just success, they must ask, what guides my decision? What governs my influence? What standard directs my leadership? When opportunities arise that look profitable but compromise purpose, your compass must speak. When shortcuts seem attractive, your compass must correct. Leadership without value reacts. Leadership with values responds. Your compass determines your course long before destination appears, and legacy leadership requires direction. Truth number 4, value create alignment. Alignment is when everything works together in harmony. Vision aligns with values, behavior aligns with belief, and people align with purpose. Now in chess, alignment determines victory. You can have powerful pieces, a strong queen, active rooks, aggressive knights, but if you're uncoordinated, you lose. Now consider pawn formation. Pawns are small, but their structure protects the king. Their alignment controls space. Their position determines whether an attack is safe or reckless. If your pawn structure is fractured, your entire position becomes vulnerable. But when your pawns are connected and disciplined, they create both defense and future offense. Alignment protects you before you attack. Leadership works the same way. If your team is misaligned internally, external strategy will not save you. But when values align with your people, when belief aligns with behavior, when culture aligns with mission, you move with confidence. Alignment transforms individuals into unified force. In chess, coordinated pieces win. In leadership, aligned values win. In closing, let me ask you again, what defines your team? Your title? Your color? Is it your talent? Or your values? Shared values create cohesion. Shared values build foundation. Shared values provide direction. Shared values produce alignment. And alignment builds legacy. Until next time, stay wise, stay disciplined, and stay intentional. When preparation meets purpose, opportunity has no choice but to follow. If today's message resonated with you, Your next step is clarity. I invite you to take the leadership assessment. It will help you identify where you are as a leader, uncover your strengths, and reveal your next move. Simply comment leadership and we'll send it to you right away. Keep living the laws. I'm Larry Law Sr., encouraging you to think before you move and to make your next move your best move.